Since we're going to engage the Mac Daddy of all dragons,
The D-Ragon.
I'm going to cast
Screw you, fantasy.
Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, how long does that last?
Let me see, I have to get to it. Sorry.
Yeah. You know what, just cast it. Welcome to the journey, Gastow Dragon Wars. I'm your DM, Cody. Rain.
And I'm Gonfall, and I'm going to kill the big one.
He's also 21. Let's get back into this battle.
Who is wounded, so it's resting on the flagship.
Okay.
Is it Gonfall's turn?
No.
Go, Gonfall just finished casting Mage Armor.
Yes.
So it's someone else's turn.
It is now 21's.
21's asleep, trying to
rest, so that's temporarily out of commission. Rain.
Hopefully we don't crash that ship.
Rain, continue.
Rain is getting ready to have her face off with the big boss. She's stretching her arms and getting ready to fight. And she's gonna say screw that and throw a dagger at him. The sneak attack.
Armor class.
22.
Got him.
Got him?
Damage.
I'm aiming for his arm specifically.
Which one?
Not the.
There's 4.
There's some of them are bigger than others though, right?
You have 2 that look normal, and then there's 2 that are slightly out of his back. It's weird.
Top. For him, it would be top right.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's right-handed.
I'm assuming it doesn't matter with 4 hands.
Oh my goodness. 39. 42 damage on that one.
You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to disable him and kind of blow his arm up.
You literally threw the knife through his arm.
But like you threw it this way, so it also hit him in the heart.
No, it just got an artery. And his arm slid off. And he's dead.
Very
you
well.
literally doubled his health.
Well, good thing Rain completed the mission I gave her.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the body,
Yeah?
take the 3 eggs, shove them down his throat, and then I'm going to drag the body towards the airship. The flagship.
Roll me a strength check. The flagship? Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna see it in the... By the time it's the flagship's turn, you'll see it.
Okay. 7 on strength.
Maybe not.
Just slowly.
You're moving barely at all.
Very slowly.
Now, it's Bonvar. And he sent a hawk over to the other ship to give a message.
To me?
Yes.
What does it say?
It says, I'm sorry I had to trick you, but I need to do this myself.
You fool, it'll never work!
He sent all his troops off the ship after you left,
Including 21?
including 21 while he was sleeping.
She.
He's ramming the dragon.
It's never gonna work. That dragon's fire breath will destroy the ship first.
It's a note, not a phone call. and it explains the reason being is he thinks the dragons are the reason Ogren's gone.
Well,
but he has a plan.
I think that's wrong.
Said thinks.
Ogren could be gone because we're in an alternate dimension.
Said thinks. Never said he knew.
He's not a smart man.
Yeah, he's just a king.
But he's gonna say, take care of my troops.
Most of them are dead.
It's not a phone call. And he's gonna ram it, but he's also using something he got out of the bottom part of that ship.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small barrier in front of the ship now. As he's ramming it.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. That's gone. The army evacuated. We are on Gonfall's turn.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Well, as the actually, because the second flagship or the second ship is gonna back up a bit.
Oh my god, this explosion's gonna be intense.
You have no idea.
I'm gonna cast Spell Resistance on myself instead of Bark Skin. Spell Resistance.
Thought you had your armor on already.
I could have Spell resistance.
No, I thought that does the same thing as what I'm saying.
No, it stacks.
Oh, cool. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do spell resistance.
You're not gonna do it on the ship?
I can't do a whole ship.
Very well. Well, this isn't that big of a ship.
It's still backing up.
Backing up.
I can't.
No.
I can't do. I can only do myself.
It's okay. It's okay. I was just asking.
I wish. I wish I was that useful.
The reason why he didn't take down that ice wall is because he's telling everyone to get behind it.
It's not that tall.
It doesn't have to be that tall. He just needs them to have some protection.
It's not gonna kill that dragon, and I know it in my
It's like a
heart.
concussive.
We'll see. It all depends on if he can make it past my defenses that dragons have.
Alright.
Defenses?
So it's
That's it. Your move.
yeah,
It's 21. Still resting?
it's still resting.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
resting on the ground now, right?
No. Troops are carrying onto the escape stuff.
Oh, she's in low power mode.
I'm just picturing a bunch of dwarves just like 3 in a row, and 21's just. I like this shit.
Rain,
Alright, perception check to see what's going on. I got a 24. Do I see
you have the
what's
exact
happening?
same thing that they had with the ice wall. You have a magnifying to Bonvar. You see him on the ship as he's cracking his knuckles.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to roll a will save against falling in love right about now.
What are you rolling?
10.
Let's see what he gets. No, you don't fall in love.
Do I have a little girl crush?
You have a crush.
God, Bonvar's so fucking cool.
He's also removing his armor because he's wanting an honorable combat.
I'm really happy right now.
Yeah?
I didn't fly at the dragon. Because I was gonna fight that thing. It was gonna be really cool until Bonvar killed us both.
What do you mean kills you both?
Me and him.
Oh.
Bonvar, if you can somehow hear what I'm thinking, please punch it in the face first.
That's exactly what I was gonna have done. Roll me a true love's message.
7?
I got a strong 10.
Add me your charisma modifiers.
15.
9?
He hears it from both of you. You're a little muffled, but
I'm by the ice wall.
what's your one sentence message?
You go first. 'Cause mine's always better.
So listen, Bonvar, I'm really good with commas, and I don't mind having run-on sentences. So I just wanted to let you know that from the moment I first saw you take out that half fiend, I thought you were a really cool guy, and I really wanted to be your friend. And you know what? I'm sure that we all did. And you were a really good king, and I just want everyone to know how awesome you were, even until death, when you punched this dragon in the face as everything blew up and you hit all your soldiers behind the ice wall. Good job. Bye.
Were you doing that in one breath? Gunfall, what's your last message to Bonvar?
You remind me of your brother.
Oh! Get that inspiration point.
Rain's not great with words.
And you know what? Slight tears gonna come from him.
I'm going to grab a leather strap that I'm just looting off of one of the bodies that are
I'm sure it's
everywhere.
around.
And I'm going to use that to more easily drag the general.
You're dragging just fine.
And now I'm gonna drag him to the other ship, the one that's not about to explode.
Alright. Alright, now it's moving on to these two dragons' turns.
There's 2?
There's 3 there.
Shit.
There's the big one and the 2 small
I
ones.
thought we trapped one and
That makes
Shit.
4. There's 1 trapped. These
Oh.
2 are on the mountain.
Goodness.
Now,
And have they poked it to death yet?
it's getting there. Now, here's the problem. Those 2 dragons just did their breath attacks on the shield. And it broke it. It's blowing up a little premature. Because one of them got a 20.
Oh lordy. But who's it gonna take out?
Bonvar's jumping the ship with the explosion behind him. Using it to hit that dragon.
He's gonna rocket jump?
He's rocket jumping. The explosion went off before it could get to the big guy. That was the plan.
What a king.
But Bonvar's gonna jump right at that giant dragon's face with a nat 20 punch.
What?
He just got a natural 20.
Fucking natural 20 rocket punch? Did the explosion hurt him?
Yes.
He's gonna at least give this dragon a concussion.
Oh, you have no idea.
Cody,
What?
what did he say as he was flying through the midair doing this rocket punch?
Roll me a perception from both you guys.
5.
23.
21's gonna roll one too.
Well, 21's unconscious, so
He's
no.
asleep.
She could hear the words of this great man.
That's the
To wake
thing.
her up
That's the
from sleep.
thing. You guys only see his lips move.
I'm recording it for internal memory.
Well, hold on.
You guys only see his lips move.
Hold on. Gunfall was a 5 plus 14
Well-
is 19?
You do because that magnification from the ice wall.
19?
21's resting. We even established this last turn.
Could I use linguistics to figure out what he mouthed?
Maybe later.
Okay.
So,
Leaving me in suspense.
the damage to the ancient red dragon is going to be... Oh god. I'm so glad he did
The
this.
last punch of death.
60.
It's not enough. 60 though for an
A
unarmed
punch?
He nat 20 with a rocket from that explosion, which was supposed to do like 2 D100s.
Did that one harm the other dragons then? That were close enough to
They
blow
were
it
they were
up?
the same distance.
how
They
many-
used a breath attack.
So
That's why.
where did the ship get? Because to be within their breath...
There. Now,
Hold on.
trust me, guys. Here we go.
Let me do some calculations real quick.
Guys, trust me here. They're in the mountains to where they have cover from the explosion. That's why they're not getting hit by it. But the ancient red dragon is knocked back and no longer leaning on that mountain. That happened. And I want you guys to remember what just happened.
Now you're a man. A man.
Okay.
Man.
Well,
And with that, we're gonna move on to Gonfall. Because the army's going to take this turn to more.
Gonfall isn't gonna let Bombard's sacrifice be in vain.
Okay. That punch, holy crap, did so much more.
So he's gonna continue preparing for his attack
Mm-hmm.
and cast shield on himself.
Alright.
So basically I have a shield now.
You have a transparent Captain America shield.
Transparent shield,
Awesome.
which is gonna boost my armor class.
21's move.
32. 21's gonna wake up.
The rest did 12 health points up.
That's quick for literally less than 2 minutes of sleep.
I know. Anyway,
She's an android though, so sleep is like an eternity.
anything else
She's very
21's gonna do?
efficient.
No, 21's gonna
21's over here now. That's where all the troops evacuated.
21's gonna try to get to Gonfall so she could aid him in his fight.
Alright, it's gonna take a bit, but okay. To make it go faster, they're gonna lend one of their glider things.
Alright.
Now let's move on to Rain.
Have I gotten to the other ship yet?
Yeah, you're under it. You have the
Okay.
ropes.
I'm gonna take the rope closest to the front, and I'm going to.
Before that can happen, those eggs are hatching.
Inside him?
That's how these things work.
Alright.
Kill it with fire.
They're hatching and now eating the body.
Dang it. It's not what I wanted to happen.
What'd you want to happen?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a climb check.
Are you leaving the body?
No, I'm bringing the body.
Well, it's being eaten.
I could just like crush them. They're little tiny shits.
They're not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
just like step on them.
like the flood, just
It'll be fine. Besides, they have plenty to eat right now.
Roll me a strength check and a climb check.
Okay, 19 on the climb.
Cool.
and 20 on the strength.
You're doing fine.
All right.
You're doing fine, kid.
So I climb all the way to the front of the ship. What's it called?
The bow?
The bow. And I'm going to tie his body to the front of the ship.
You know what? Okay, I'll let this happen. Also, the eggs fell out.
They just fell
Well,
off.
they burst open and then start eating, so when they are face down like that, fall.
Okay.
And they die from impact. Because they have 1 health.
Thought so.
Alright, so you have... Well done. And you know what? For the creativity, you get that... Wait, you already have an inspiration, don't you?
I already have an inspiration.
Alright, you can't hold 2.
Yep. But you know what? I feel properly avenged. I've avenged myself.
Nice. With that, I'm gonna do a little thing here. Alright. Crud. Alright. Didn't work. Let's move on to those dragons. Here we go. Whoop. So, the ship is now being hit.
Oh, what?
Black dragons.
Oh, shit.
These
Lordy.
2, plus the ones you guys didn't see, are now surrounding the ship and are
Nice.
bumping it.
That was quick.
Wait, they're black? I thought they were red.
Red, red. The ones over here were red. These are the other ones. I said you saw at least 15 earlier.
Oh, right.
So, they're attacking the ship right now. They're doing some damage. What do you guys want to do?
It's my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on myself to finish my preparations.
Very well. Moving on to 21. 21 is now at the airship.
Alright.
So, what does 21 want to do?
So these black dragons are flying around the ship.
Yes.
21 is gonna roll an acrobatics check to jump off the ship and land on a dragon to ride it.
Strength check to further your... What, roll for ride after an acrobatics.
Damn it. That's what I was gonna do.
You still can.
There's more than... I mean,
more
there's
than one.
Now
6.
it's unoriginal.
Do continue.
Acrobatics is a natural 20.
Alright, continue, and then we'll see what happens.
Really? Can't it just...
You have to do ride as well to stay on.
Ride is 13 plus what's my person? She has 9. So that's 20.
Alright, cool. What you do is she runs up to the bow of the ship and just dives sideways off and lands immediately on one.
Can 21 have control of this dragon?
No, you don't have handle animal and it's not low enough level for that.
Damn, a Gonfal has handle animal.
But you're riding it, so that's a thing. Moving on to Rain.
Alright, now that I'm unoriginal, first I'm gonna make a stealth check.
On the ship, cool.
Okay, no longer in the forest, however, 33, 43, 48.
Cool. You're hidden.
Now what?
I'm going to perception check to see if there are any explosives on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20, so I know everything about the ship.
You know everything about the ship right now, which is that it is completely rigged with explosives, just in case it needs to ram something,
Okay.
if that's what you're looking for. And there's also a few portable explosives, if you look for.
Ah, I'll take some of those.
Alright.
Alright.
What's your strength?
Yeah, I'll take some of those.
What's your strength?
My strength is 12.
Not your modifier. Okay, 12?
12.
You can take 2 small barrels of gunpowder.
Barrels of gunpowder. Oh, lordy.
There's a fire.
There's a fire.
Okay, this is gonna be... Got it. I got it.
Alright, and with that, I gotta do this now. How about this, guys, real quick? Roll me one more perception check.
Fuck.
18.
24.
Bonvar's not dead.
Oh my god.
He's on the ancient dragon, and he's punching its eye.
This man.
I'm not gonna lie, he's on his last leg, but he nat 20'd on grip and is punching its eye.
I'm gonna just take a moment to observe what a masterful battle this
I
is.
played for him to die in that explosion. He lived.
Well, the explosion didn't really happen.
Well,
did.
the concept. He was hit by that explosion.
Yeah. I don't know how he's alive. That was 2D100s.
He jumped.
Still?
Regardless, he's alive. Anyway, with that knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, we will end this episode. And we'll see you guys next week with hopefully the conclusion of this long, long war. Like, subscribe, share.